So this is Camiguin day one. Got here early afternoon, maybe like 1:30. This might be the most laid back place I've ever been to in my life in the best way. I mean, everybody is chill. Then there's a lot of outdoor rec. Tomorrow, you have to get a guide for this hike. It's like 5 miles, but like 3,500 feet of gain, I think. Active volcano, looks incredible. Praying it doesn't rain. Doing a short little random hike right now. And then there's so many hot springs out here. I'm gonna hit a hot springs after this. Meet the guide tonight. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of just a chill on a path, staircase up, a couple miles, 500 feet of gain, whatever, afternoon hike. All right, first full day, Camiguin Island, Mount Hibok Hibok. Active volcano, hasn't erupted, I guess, in like 70 years. Camiguin is stunning, super small, super laid back, totally get it. Just the whole island's just a dense jungle. So we're the only ones doing the hike today. In the Philippines, you have to get a guide. That's Ron. So I think it's like 5-6 miles, 3,500 feet of gain. Single track, a little slick, but no rain yet. Stunningly beautiful. So it's pretty overgrown, but kind of in like a fun, adventurous way. Not in a, I'm gonna lose the trail way. Feels like you're just legit in the jungle. A little rope section. Puppy's making it look easy, of course. All right, I hit the summit. Super overcast. Started raining right when I hit the summit, so got a little bit of tree coverage here, I guess. Trail is epic, super steep. First 3 miles, like 3,300 feet of gain. I mean, it's straight up, which was a lot of fun. And then it keeps going and doesn't do a loop, but it keeps going, and I lost the trail. I like literally can't find it anywhere. I haven't seen the guide. I lost the guide at like 0.3 of a mile. He stopped for water and started talking about some tree, and I was like, I'm out of here. So I guess I'm just gonna wait for him in the rain, which is not ideal because I think he is like way back there. Yeah, stunningly beautiful though. Definitely a jungle adventure. All right, so that was pretty wild. The hike was sweet. Got to the summit, 3 miles, 3,500 feet of gain, whatever Strava's gonna tell me. I haven't uploaded it yet. The guide was so slow. Like a third of a mile in, he's stopping for water. He was smoking cigarettes before we left. I mean, it was like painfully slow. And like, I don't mind paying a guide when I don't need him because there's all trails that shows me the trail. But like, I can't go that. I'm trying to get a physical workout. So I just kept going. And I get up to the summit, and then right when I get up there, it starts raining. And so the trail, it's not a loop, but it's not an out and back. Like you go, it's like a semi-circle, and then you go somewhere else, and you just get picked up or hitchhike, like whatever, it's casual. But from the summit, I could not figure out where the trail kept going. Like there were sections along the way where it was a little overgrown, but you could still kind of figure it out, and all trails is like the best, obviously. But like I spent 5 minutes up there just like kind of bushwhacking around. At this point, it's like raining pretty hard. I'm like, ugh. So I figure, screw it. I'll cruise back down. I'll bump into this guide eventually, and then I'll just double back with him and we'll find it. He's like nowhere to be found. He turned around. Like, and I mean, it was slippery. There's a little rope section. Nothing was sketchy, but like, what kind of a guide turns around and leaves their client? Yes, I was a faster hiker, but like, I don't know, it was wild. So like near the bottom, maybe like a mile to go, I see him just sitting there and he's just eating a snack. I'm like, hey man, you all right? I was like kind of worried about him. Maybe he like rolled his ankle. It's like, you okay? Like, what happened? He's like, dude, what happened to you? You took off. And I was, you know, trying to go on a hike. I'm like, you turned around, man. You left me, you know, and like, I wasn't that annoyed, but I was like a little, I would like to finish the hike, you know. I mean, I did the hard part. I got the vert in, which is all that really matters, but I guess I would have liked to finish it. And then he starts snapping at me. He's like, I've never had a client not wait for me and go that fast. I was like, I waited at the summit. He's like, well, if something happened to you, like, I'm in trouble. It's on me. I'm like, well, you're not that concerned because you turned around. So, and then he just kept sitting there. So I was like, whatever, screw this guy. So I just started hiking down, usual pace. He kept up. We get to the bottom where there is like supposed to be, and obviously nobody was there. I mean, I'm not trying to like get this guy all jammed up. I'm not going to call like the Ministry of Natural Resources. Like, there's no one there to take a complaint anyway. Like, who cares, right? Like, whatever. And then, so I'm still going to pay him, even though he didn't guide me or take me all the way on this hike. Like, whatever. But I filmed it because it's like, hey, it's got awkward. So I filmed, maybe I'll put that in there. I paid him the money for the permit and for the hike. 2,000 all in pesos, whatever that is, like 35 bucks, something like that. 17, yeah, 35 bucks. And then he's still yapping at me. like I don't know, maybe I am in the wrong. Maybe like I should have stopped and waited earlier. I don't know, like, who knows, whatever. But I'm like, hey man, I can't believe at that point when he's still yapping, I'm like, hey man, you're a guide and you turned around on something. It was raining up there. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And he's like, you're a bullshitter too, and you know, you don't think I have a degree. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Who's talking about degrees? You know, at that point I just kind of like walked away because I paid him, and I was like, you know, it's futile to like continue this dialogue. So the hike was epic. I would have liked to finish it. I got the vert in. I don't know. I got back, and the lady at the restaurant, at the resort, who organized it, was like, yeah, you're kind of back early. And I kind of explained, I was super polite. I was like, yeah, he kind of got mad at me, turned around. She was like, what? He did what? She's like horrified. She couldn't figure out why he did that. But yeah, whatever. All right, eat lunch and then hopefully go hit one of these white sand islands. I mean, I already told you my issues, but there's 2,000. Yeah, no sorry, nothing. That's amazing. Never had that happen before.